All right, folks. So now we're at part 8 of Where Stars Scatter, which is Xavier's new myth. And oh boy, if you thought part 7 was juicy, I'm expecting even more juiciness in part 8 for sure.
Wow. My mind is just blown right now.
So good. I've seemingly grasped a crucial thread as forgotten memories begin to surface. Xavier is the king who succeeded me after I disappeared. The truth is right before my eyes. This place isn't so different from Philos, or rather, places where humans exist are very similar to one another. But if I've been in the heart of the planet for years, then what did Xavier experience? Why is he even here?
hmm Okay,
Let's
now
see.
she's finally asking questions that are really, really important.
Hmm. Little by little, I pieced together the truth from the forgotten tombstones scattered across Cindersville, because some of them had like writing on them.
Yeah.
And when she asked what it meant, no one would give her an answer. The story, I can talk. The story continues. While I was gone, my knight traversed the starry sea. My knight put on that dust-covered crown. My knight became their king. It's the most magnificent coronation ceremony in the history of Philos. Mm. Long live the king. His decisions and achievements sent echoes throughout the cosmos. And during the test of time, they had spread far and wide. The people gathered in the square. Bathed in the sun's brilliant radiance, they danced to the rhythm of drums and wind instruments until midnight. So you just
All the time, these guys.
party on, you know. Only let's see. Only when the radiant moon hung high, its light making the city's walls the color of bones, did he finally leave the courtyard. Still wearing white coronation robes, the king removed his crown. Akin to a god's merciful gaze, moonlight poured through the dome and washed over him. Did he sleep well? What happened in his dream? Are we going to see what he was dreaming about that, remember, we couldn't wake him up? Let's see.
I miss you so much.
Oh,
Oh,
no, no, this is not happening.
after that, my knight picked up his sword. Monsters and rebels fell one after another to his blade. A new world order was established. So is this why they're saying he went mad? Following centuries of war and chaos, Philos was ushered into a dreamy golden age. They adored and praised him. The ballads spoke of his wisdom and brilliance. All the knights swore their loyalty to him. He was given the title Sentinel of the Stars.
Okay.
Yet in the end, they stormed his castle and held swords to his throat. Knowledge was lost, the world order crumbled, and war raged endlessly. He sat on his throne as a prisoner. Alone, he bore the weight of his crown. This was the downfall of Philos and the story of his life. Okay, so time for some crazy exposition, y'all.
Yeah.
Horseshoes shatter the monastery gates for the 14th time, yet the acolytes still panic.
What have you done to the river?
The bishop dismisses everyone and closes the door, his ashen face displaying anger.
You've discovered all our secrets. Royal
Oh,
blood flows through our veins. You, of all people, should understand that the planet will perish once we lose the protocore. The people of Philos will be unable to achieve eternity. Whether it's in the Philos of a bygone era or this city, the answer is still the same. The waters of the cinders and the planet's core can open the gateway to Philos, so long as they're nourished, of course. Whether it's these revenants or our queen,
oh,
they're all.
oh, dang.
Hasn't your tongue done enough lapping?
You want to kill me?
The guilty must atone for their sins.
The tip of his sword is pressed against the bishop's throat. He steps back and looks up to meet a cold, stern gaze.
Have we truly sinned? You dare to claim the kings of Philos were free of sin? Those moronic subjects were asleep. They were obedient, and they wouldn't scream a thing. But you woke them up and told them there were no deities to look up to and no roads forward. Don't you deserve death?
So basically, he turned into a heretic in
Yeah.
their eyes.
Yeah. He tried to warn them, and they said, "You're crazy," or
Mm-hmm.
they said the people in power were like, "Oh yeah, he's crazy. He's a sinner.
Yeah,
Don't
he's
listen to
sinner.
him."
He's nuts. How dare he say these things? Of course.
Yeah,
Of course, there's
he's
deities
mad.
to look up to, you know. Of
Mhm.
course. Basically, Xavier messed up the program. That's why.
Mhm. He tried to call him out.
Mm-hmm.
Open your eyes. The chance to save Philos is within our grasp, and yet you want to destroy it again.
The key word being again. Hmm.
The planet can die. Let it all return to naught. A world
Dang.
that can only survive through sacrifice should have never existed in the first place.
Ooh, Xavier.
Dare to see her die
Mhm.
again. That queen
Again.
you failed to protect.
See, there, here we go again. To see her die again. So is she really dead, or they're just using her as a power source? I don't know. Let's find out. Queen, you failed to protect. Oh, dang. That's wow. That's bad. That was low.
Her heart nourishes those poor revenants in the river, and it's our most precious sacrifice to the heart of the planet.
I knew it.
So she keeps okay. So she keeps being killed and reborn and killed and reborn to be a sacrifice. This is like a continuous thing going on in multiple storylines. But Xavier's like, I don't know how Xavier plans to stop this from happening because I mean, it seems like that is her purpose because she keeps doing it over and over again, unless they escape the planet somehow.
Good point.
Get on a spaceship.
Yes. Let's get out of
If
here.
we throw her into the cinders before the last full moon, we can return to Philos once more.
Dang. Yeah, again, throwing the
So
virgin in the
many have
volcano.
already been sacrificed. She's been sacrificed once before. What's wrong with sacrificing her again?
Oh, shoot.
You were the crown prince of Philos. I'll let you be the king. Ah!
You said you
That's
dare.
right, Xavier. Get rid of that one.
Tired rhetoric
Mhm.
never changes. This time, we'll find out if it's your call or mine.
This time.
You.
Shoot.
The planet needs nourishment if it is to survive. Both you and her are suitable for that role. If you want her to live, you know the price you must pay.
I wonder what that price is. He has to take her place. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh,
Moonlight bathes.
I'm getting Romeo and Juliet vibes. Something,
Mm-hmm.
is telling me that, yeah, that it's not just her this time that must die.
Lord, you guys. Moonlight bathes the forest in a silver gray hue. Some windows in the distant city remain brightly lit. This is the first time he stopped to listen to the Revenant's song ever since this false world came into existence.
Mm.
If there is a God out there, please hear my wish. May my death not be meaningless. Should our prayers be answered, we willingly surrender our freedom to a false faith. Night falls, and the
Mm.
Revenant's hymns tremble with the rustling leaves. Moonlight appears dimmer compared to before. In the garden, that single wavy leaf sea lavender remains exposed under the moon. A lot of time has passed, yet the flower still hasn't bloomed. Oh Lord, if she has to
Yes.
die so it can bloom, oh my goodness. Is it because there's no light? He nods.
It needs to be somewhere with light.
Is your horse truly nameless? He thinks for a few seconds, and his voice is certain this time.
Shadowbind.
Ooh,
Every horse got a name tag on it.
okay, that's a name.
Mm.
I only thought of it now.
Oh, he's changing.
Mm-hmm. With a new name, Shadowbind tosses his head and neighs loudly.
Aw.
I try to stroke his mane. He nuzzles my palm this time. Yeah, because she's been like touching the horse, grooming the horse, so the horse isn't afraid of her.
After our first horseback ride, he disappeared because he was tired.
Yeah, because I was running
Do
pretty
you want me
fast.
to take you on another ride along the riverside?
I accept his offer, and so we leave the castle. With the moonlight as our guide, Shadowbind brings us down the mountain. The castle and the mountains disappear behind us. The wind races through our hair, dry branches sweep past our ears. We ride past burial grounds and in abandoned cities. Fireflies sparkle between blades of grass, and the frost-white mountain paths wind beneath us under the moon. Shackles, boundaries, cities, and fate itself are left behind in this rush of wind. We race into the night as it deepens and charge towards the boundless horizon.
Wow, where is he taking them?
I know, so I don't know. Where are we going? We pull Shadowbind's reins as the moon rises. We sit side by side in a field of flowers near the riverside.
Huh.
I tear blades of grass into pieces and drop them into water one by one. Some sink and some others are blown away by the wind. When he notices I've entangled the ends of his hair around a flower stem, he doesn't get angry. He slowly untangles it
Uh-huh.
instead. A moment later, he plucks a blade of grass and tickles my cheek with it as
Oh,
if to punish me.
he's so sweet.
Time passes. He takes my wrist and puts a small bracelet woven with lumen flora on it. Oh, it's tight. Are you afraid it'll get lost?
Yes.
So sad. The mountain wind is cold. The stream's water and moonlight spread out to create a silvery gray glow that rests on his shoulders. My eyes are half closed when I rest my head on his lap. It's so comfortable that I almost fall asleep. Who were you planning to give that flower to? Just asking.
You.
Ah, okay, okay. This is not what he said in the other one. He's like, "Oh, I'm planning on giving it to somebody I really care about," and that's how we had this whole circle spinning. So he's learned. He has to be direct.
Yes, you can't be subtle about these. You
That's
can be you can
wild.
be subtle to gauge interest, but eventually, you just got to go for it.
Xavier, you're learning.
Mhm. I froze for a second. I hadn't told him my memories were coming back, but a thought started to form. Maybe Xavier had known who I was all along. And that was my impression. He knew exactly who she was and was purposely keeping stuff away. And he was just like angry that she was back. I remember the sword he once wielded was reminiscent of moonlight, just like him. Do you know how to use a certain kind of sword, Xavier?
Why do you ask?
Well, I grabbed two rusty swords from the grass and tossed one to him. It's nothing. I realize we haven't even sparred once. Using identical swords makes our duel fair.
All right.
First move, second
Your
move.
strikes are too slow.
Yet I still managed to block your attack. This reminds me of when I went to a Ren fair once and they actually had like a swordsman class, like a beginning class for like for swordsmen
Ooh.
so you could learn first position. It was really cool. 10th move, 20th move, these techniques are all too familiar. He extends his fingers, slides his hand down along my blade, and strikes my wrist. A tingling numbness shoots through my wrist, and I almost drop my sword. You.
Stay focused when you spar.
Okay. 21st,
Who taught you
25th.
that?
You did. He's distracted. His sword spins through the air after being knocked away. I press the advantage and rush forward. I ram my shoulder into him. Grass scatters and fireflies swirl into chaotic spirals of light as he stumbles. Unexpectedly, he falls onto a flower bed.
Ooh.
The tip of my sword pierces the soil near his face. The duel ends with me as the victor. I suppose prophecy was correct, Xavier. I truly am destined to defeat. A deal is a deal. The city is now under my control. Instead of struggling, he calmly tilts his head to the side and places his palm over my sword hand.
I remember you saying you'd stand by my side. If that's the case, then our swords should be pointing in the same direction.
Oh, okay. Well,
You still haven't told me who taught you that move.
dissatisfied with my evasive anger, he brings evasive answer. He brings that up again. Oh, he want to know. I don't know. If you've never seen it before, then I can only guess it's unrelated to you. Just saying. He raises his hand and his fingertips almost touch the blade. He turns his wrist. Before I can react, he flips our positions. Holding my wrist, he pins me down. Xavier, our duel already ended. What you trying to do?
Say we should stop, so it wasn't over yet.
Technicality. Instead of backing away, he leans in. His nose almost brushes against my face.
I taught you that move.
Why you got to be evasive about stuff? Okay? See, I knew it. I knew he did. Knew he did. Try to act. I said, I see it's not related to you. It's like jokes on you. It is me. you you said our swords should be pointing in the same direction. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I had a flashback here. Okay. Anytime you have combat with light seeker, okay, with Xavier as a light seeker,
Mhm, mhm.
whenever I think you act, is it the resonance one or the ardent oath? But either way, Xavier says our swords are always pointing in the right direct in the same direction.
Yeah. Okay.
Always says that.
Yeah, and I think that is the myth too, that it's a light seeker one that is the precursor to this.
Okay. Again, I only have half of it.
Yeah, yeah, the last part, yeah,
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to hit up somebody's channel and find that.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm missing it.
I also said that soft-hearted individuals cannot become a ruler.
I should have gone all out. Dang it.
Can I claim my prize now?
I push him away. I'm about to stand when a kiss suddenly lands on my forehead. Oh no, not the forehead kiss thing. Well, it's better
Well,
than the forehead flick. I'll tell you that
yeah.
much.
I think he was aiming for her lips, but then she pushed him away, so he ended up
I'll
kissing
do it more often then. I won't
her.
fight back.
Oh, he is so cute. Ah,
He's very cute here. He's so cute. Like a puppy.
oh, he kind of reminded me there of one of the guys from Stray Kids there for a second.
Hmm. On the way back, he carried me on his back in silence, his figure
Aw.
seeming to hold up the entire night around us. Here we go with the carry me on the back thing. He's willing to tell me stories about his past this time. Okay. So, how wonderful was this forgotten queen?
Very.
Okay. Maybe you're the only one who thinks so.
Many of Philos's myths and stories exist because of her. She issued an order that forbade anyone from entering that man-eating forest. She offended the entire Council of Elders.
Ooh. Remember, he was warning her about the forest?
Mhm.
Beginning. Sacrificing yourself is a simple matter. Bearing condemnation while walking into darkness is not. Perhaps the mad king who's condemned by all is the person who can save Philos. Remembering the rumors I'd heard from those little remnants, I gently tapped him on the shoulder. A book said he refused every marriage proposal sent his way. Is that true?
What do you think?
Holding back a smile, I run my fingers through his hair. I mess it up before slowly combing my fingers through it to make it neat again.
Aw, that's what I would
Yep.
do.
If this tree of life doesn't exist, will all of us be unable to return? I catch a glimpse of fleeting sadness in his eyes this time. I If everything must fade away, then I wish I could stay in this moment forever.
Oh,
Aw. We return to my room after walking through the moonlit corridor. The firelight gradually dims, its last embers casting a gentle glow on his peaceful expression. He leans down and kisses my forehead once more.
Don't overthink it. Rest. You'll feel better soon enough. And when you open your eyes, you might realize this was all just a dream.
Something's going on here.
oh,
I don't know what, but yeah.
yeah. I'm getting the end of Total Recall vibes. Was it real or was it a dream?
A dream. My eyelids feel heavy as lead. I'm sleepy. Yet why isn't Xavier going to bed?
Mm,
hmm
oh no.
Has he never felt exhaustion before? Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, we'll see each other tomorrow.
Or will we? Oh no, I'm worried.
He didn't give her some mushrooms. I
I
hope.
recognized you the moment I saw you. When you return to Philos and see I'm not there, will you be angry that I deceived you again?
Again?
Yeah.
It's a spaceship docked at the northern edge of Starfall Forest. It should still be working. Coordinates have already been inputted into the navigation system. You can leave if you want. It'll take you to that beautiful little planet.
The spaceship. I was talking about a spaceship.
You were. I can see your face like, oh my gosh, yes, the old pieces off it. When I wake up again, I feel a boat swaying beneath me. I'm all alone. I'm alone. An elderly ferryman sits at the stern. There's a dull ache in my heart, and my memory is a blur. I don't know who I am or where I came from. I look around. The river, cave, rocky shores, everything is unfamiliar to me. Where am I? And who are you? I look at the ferryman. I feel like I know him, but I can't remember who he is.
Once you cross the boundary between life and death, the rest of the journey is yours to walk alone.
What?
Did Xavier just kill MC? What the heck is he talking about?
For some reason, I'm clutching an oddly shaped fragment. Is that the protocol?
It's the gift I think that he gave her.
Yeah, shiny pebble. So once you cross between life and death, the path you walk will be your own. Because he's supposed to ferry people into the underworld. The boat enters a narrow cave passage. The sound of water droplets echoes and strikes my ears. Before long, the boat gently runs aground. It rests at the shore below a hazy halo of light. Everything is immersed in this soft, gentle radiance. Motionless, I stand where I am. I cannot suppress the feeling that behind the light lies an invisible force. It's drawing me in. The faint sound of the wind approaches from a distance as if it's coming from the entrance to another world. Well, that's the only choice we're given is to respond. When my palm touches that light, a blinding radiance surges like the tide to engulf me.
Oh.
Oh, wow. When I open my eyes again, I find myself in an unknown place. There is no sky above and no earth underneath me. The world floats in a sea of consciousness. The air is moist and seemingly flowing with life. I can almost believe I'm positioned at the end of a circulatory system that's making its way back around. What is that? Countless fine veins of light extend from a main trunk, their rhythmic flow resembling the breathing of a large organism.
This is the tree of life.
Yeah.
It's breathing.
hmm It's a beautiful, enormous tree.
Go a little further ahead, and you can return to where everything.
Who
Our
are you?
fates are similar, and yet they are different.
Okay, so now we got talking trees.
Okay.
I sensed your presence when you entered the heart of the planet.
The heart of the planet. I feel like I know that place very well.
You must be feeling very confused right now.
Yeah, little.
Yeah.
Why are you talking to me? Is this some fever dream? What's going
Wherever
on?
there is light, the shadow must follow, and together they'll coexist. Likewise, Cinderspell is the shadow of Philos.
Okay. That
Is
makes
also
sense.
a failed possibility that continues to expand.
Okay. So Cinderspell is heading towards its destruction too. Why am I here then?
Just like how you saved Philos, you possess the power to save the city of Revenants.
Old memories wash over me. I sat on the throne and waited for a long, long time, but my knight never returned to me. They told me the only way to save this planet is for me to walk into the heart of the planet.
Mhm.
I wonder if that they was Bishop.
Mhm.
But if I willingly became nourishment for Philos, then why do I still feel pain and loneliness? Was I not prepared to be sacrificed? Was I waiting for someone to find me?
Mm.
But this time, I refuse to repeat the same mistake. I refuse to be Philos' salvation, and I refuse to be everyone's hope. The chosen one is nothing more than a tool for selfish people who want to keep their immortality. Be it in Philos or in this city of revenants, it's all the same.
Yeah.
You are correct. Philos' destruction cannot be prevented.
Just like in the sea god myth, they still couldn't prevent, the apocalypse from
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
There was once a king. When he was still a knight, he reached the same conclusion. To truly save those trapped in eternity, one must return to the current
Oh, dang it.
Cinderspell is
I'm
but
sorry,
a
y'all.
false branch. It's a tributary destined to run dry.
Are you talking about going back in time? When is the correct divergence point? Okay, so we going back in a sacred timeline. Is that what we're saying here?
Oh, snap. Time travel. Get
All right.
Get the flux
Okay.
capacitor going, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. So Cinderfell was that failed timeline, where, oh, we thought we could save it by doing this. No, we couldn't. She lets out a soft sigh.
The two of you chose different methods to save the planet. Neither was right nor wrong. But salvation should never be achieved through sacrifice. The path of backtracking is dangerous. Success is far from guaranteed.
I remember him bidding me farewell in the empty palace. His lonely figure walked away from the royal court. From that moment, the two of us and the planet we inhabited created different tributaries of fate.
The ether core within you shares the same origin as this planet. Its power is from the depths of the cosmos. The protocore will mend the fractures in this world and allow that eternal city to become a reality. Before its power is depleted, it can grant you one last choice. You can return to the divergence point he created, or remain in this false Philos.
Oh, I'm so going back to the divergent point he created. That's just my guess.
Everything is in your hands this time.
Okay.
However, I must warn you, if you choose to return to the past, this world will immediately collapse.
Well, it will put a lot of people out of their misery, considering they're just walking around, and then you've got the people who are sending them on a false pilgrimage so that they can all be sucked in to feed the machine. At least that's just me.
Philos' fate might find a new hope, or it will march toward irreversible destruction once more. Even you shall become an unknown variable.
In Master Fate, we were called a variable.
Mm,
That's what Astra called us, a
yeah,
variable that needs to be eliminated. I can't be allowed to exist.
an anomaly.
Have you decided?
I knew we were going to pick this.
Yeah.
I want to go back. In the boundless passage of time, eternity is nothing but stagnation, and existing in such a state is meaningless. More importantly, Xavier shouldn't be trapped in that darkness because he was constantly trapped in that, you know, putting revenants out of their misery, so to speak.
Yeah. It's sort of like the last custodian, really.
Hmm. The light fades, and I feel my body becoming solid again as I return to the entrance of the cave.
Ooh.
I come to my senses and look at my hands. They're gradually becoming transparent. Does this mean this world is collapsing? The ferryman waits silently at the cave entrance. Only when he sees me emerge does he smile.
Go. You've made your decision, and I'm certain it's the best one.
So he's going from the ferryman to the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice that?
Yeah.
My dear child, I have always been proud of you, and you've been through so much. As your teacher, I owe you an apology.
Wait, what? What?
Oh.
What? I stare at the old man's familiar face, yet I can't remember who he is. He
It's
says
from the
something
earlier
else.
story. Yeah.
Hmm. He hugs me before giving me his oar. Wait. He doesn't stop, nor does he look back as he walks into the river.
Oh.
Oh. The waters lap at the shore and wash away his last footprints. The small boat rocks back and forth as it sails along the inky black river. Acting as my guide, the glowing orb of light that was hanging from the bow vanishes once the boat docks. Shadowbind anxiously paces back and forth along the riverside. He calls out to me when he spots me. Are you going to take me to him? I take that as a yes.
Yeehaw!
I love it. Shadowbind stomps his hooves before galloping off with me on his back. We're heading to Cinderspell. In these final moments, I must be by his side. No matter what happens, we'll stand together.
Oh my God, my tears are already starting to happen. This is so good.
It is. It's really good. Oh my gosh. Something tells me if we thought the sea god won.
Oh my
That
God, it's already happening. Ah! It's already starting to happen. She's got a rush to her man right now.
yeah. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
yeah,
All right, let me get another tissue just prepared because this one is
you
going to be.
know, the last one is going to be an absolute gut punch. So.
Ah, I'm trying to think of what story this is reminding because it does feel a little uh, Romeo and Juliet a little bit because they kept missing each other, like
Mm-hmm.
they kept missing each other. But then there's another story I'm thinking of two people two lovers that kind of like die together almost. I kinda hate to say that out loud because that's kind of leading up to that. Um, and in other ones, it's like it's been like her sacrificing herself or
Mm-hmm.
somebody else having to sacrifice her. Um, and this one, it's they're gonna be renewed, right? Everything's gonna be reset. They're really doing a reset, right? Her going back in time and resetting.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody who has died in the last 300 years will be renewed in this new timeline. They will be
Mm-hmm.
back to normal. He'll be there, she'll be there, but for the time being, this is like this is a world that's just um reached the end. It's disintegrating because it will no longer exist. The past will change it.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like Marty McFly like disappearing as it was like that's
Mm-hmm.
so cool. I really love that. Um, not love I don't always love the time travel thing, but some of my favorite movies are time travel movies, and I
Mm-hmm.
really love this, like, sort of, well, you gotta go back in time to fix this and, have a new, what did they call it? Convergence? Um,
Mm-hmm. Convergent. Mm-hmm.
yeah, a new convergence point. um, to reset the story to the way they want to make it and the way she wants to tell the story and not kind of be now that she knows the truth that everybody knows the truth they can make some other decisions. Maybe it's just leaving the planet. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Xavier was like, there's a spaceship we can get on, right? There's a
Mm-hmm.
spaceship you can get on. That's an option, but or maybe finding another power source for the planet, besides having to sacrifice people.
Right. Uh, Great insights as usual, Retro Nurgle. Ah,
Yeah.
love going through this with you.
This is I mean, I don't know, but it's just a lot of fun as a nerd. This is really cool,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Um, as a lady, as a female, we love the love story,
Yes, we
right?
do.
That part's just like DNA, I don't know, DNA coded, or but just feminine coded. We just love that. Um, if you're a girly girl, you probably like that. Um, it's just so beautiful of a story. These lovers that just like, can we just be together? And then
So
you've
too
got
much to ask, you know.
all these like big situations, big issues that they have to deal with. Like the entire society wanting to, deceiving people and using them as a source for the planet. They're basically the citizens are meat for the grinder. It's
Yes.
just they're not even. I mean, even Xavier's disassociated himself from even connecting with them because you're just food for the planet at this point. He
Mm-hmm.
doesn't. So and the psychology, okay, I mean, that we'll save for later, but the psychology of Xavier in itself in this story is worthy of like a 3-hour conversation because of the amount of pain and suffering he's gone through in this storyline. It's really and really well written. I'm thrilled to be to to witness it. Thank you for inviting me to this. This is fun.
Oh, you are so welcome. You're so welcome. Just like you, I'm a nerd about stories and symbolism and how they borrow from so many things. So yeah, I just love going through this with you. It's
Mm,
perfect. So,
yes.
so it's shared. Just what we like
Yes,
to do with this stuff.
yes.
So, folks, make sure that you are subscribed to Retro Nerd Girl. Please do make sure you are subscribed to me here on my gaming channel, Gaming with the Queen. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye bye.